Okay. Hi, guys. I'm so excited. Our Youth Perspective Lives are back on. I'm so excited, guys. I hope you all are excited too. Um, hey, Emma. Luke, the guy I'll be interviewing tonight, is about to join any second now. Oh, he joined. Okay, cool. I'm gonna invite him.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, hello. Thank you so much for doing this with me tonight.
thank you for thinking of me. I'm so
Yeah, of
honored.
course. So, basically, for anybody who's new here doesn't know, I'm Ava Martin. I'm the youth content manager here at the Sound Epidemic, and I do these lives. They're called Youth Perspective Lives, where basically once a week I'll be interviewing a fellow young person about like certain mental health topics. And so today I'm interviewing Luke. Luke, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hi, I'm Luke Moran. I go to Nesbitt Discovery Academy. I'm 15, and I just got my braces on today, so my mouth hurts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. So tonight, for our theme for tonight's live, is we're going to be discussing men's mental health. So, Luke, I'm just going to ask you some questions and feel free to answer whatever you're comfortable with, of course. If you're uncomfortable with any question, just let me know because we just want all of our guests to be comfortable. So, I guess my first question is, as a male, do you notice a difference between the response in men reaching out for help mentally and women reaching out for help mentally?
Yeah, definitely. There is more of an openness when, kind of talking with girls and stuff. And, when I do try to like kind of get more relations with my guy friends, it does seem to be kind of like we're both between a wall because like we don't really want to get into the deep stuff, so we kind of just play it off like, yeah, that sucks. Anyway, the conversations always seem kind of short, sort of clipped, and sort of like forced.
Mhm. Has this like sort of like stereotype about how like, guys can't show emotion as much as women, does that ever I don't know, prevent you from wanting to like discuss your mental health or like come forward about something you might be struggling with?
Um, Not in a huge way, probably sometimes. I do try to be as open as I can be with my close friends and my family, but there are times when I think like I probably shouldn't bother anyone with this. It's probably small. It doesn't matter. Everyone's probably feeling like this right now, so it'd be, it wouldn't be worth it to bring it up. So I do find myself thinking about that and then kind of kicking myself for it later because like, maybe you should have said something about that.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think that there is so much of like a stereotype based on like why on like women can come forward about these kind of thing while men like it's not as accepted for men to come forward? Why do you think that that is?
Um, I guess just because we've been doing it for such a long time, it's always kind of been seen that women are more sensitive and more, you know, prone to emotions taking over them. And
Mm-hmm.
so I guess it's kind of easier for them to just kind of choose that route and be like, yeah, these are my emotions right here on my sleeve. And then the guys kind of feel like, oh, does that mean that we're not really supposed to be that emotional? Maybe I should just kind of keep these feelings to myself, brush them under the rug. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just because, it's been repeated for so long and no one's really talked about it.
Mm-hmm. So, obviously I know you and I know a lot of people that like you're friends with or been friends with, and I know you're friends with like a lot of females. And have you noticed that have you noticed that maybe they come forward about things more than you have or any of your male friends? Do you feel like it's more open to talk about this kind of stuff comparing to like women, like your girlfriends and like your guy friends?
Yeah, I definitely do feel a lot more open when talking with the majority of my female friends, because yeah, it is always a little strange. There's always a difference when I'm talking with a guy, and I'm like, I didn't really realize that until I talked with more and more guys as I met more people in middle school and high school. As I got older, I realized
Mm-hmm.
that there is this kind of weird difference that doesn't really seem to go away, no matter how close you really get with them.
Mm-hmm. What do you hope like will change like in the future, like with like men coming forward about mental health?
I hope that it's just, there are more conversations, which is what we're doing right now. So
Mhm.
thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Because, this is how we solve the solution. We start talking, we start, pointing out how, keeping in these emotions can be harmful, it can be dangerous, and it kind of, messes with guys' heads because it's not healthy to keep a lot of these things in. So I hope that more outlets are produced for guys who are feeling like this, and that kind of starts a mini revolution for how to how to talk about what's going on inside your head
Mhm.
at any
Mhm.
time.
So how do you think what can we do, like not just women and not just men, like just everybody in general, what do you think we can do to like make it more open for like men to discuss their mental health? And like what can we do to kind of help men feel like they can come forward?
I think part of it is probably starting a conversation because I think we can't be just expecting the guys to come forward when they're at their breaking point. We kind of got to get to them when it's, as beneficial as it could be. Because, if we wait too long, then that could, be too late. They could be dealing with too much stuff at the time. So we kind of, all of us, kind of have to, not be scared to kind of take these one-on-one conversations, kind of maybe go off to the side somewhere, find quiet spaces, and just be like, hey, how are you like really doing? Like really not just check in, but like try to make them think almost about how their emotions are affecting them. you know
Mhm, definitely. I guess for my final question is, what message would you give to like any like men who are struggling with their mental health?
I would say that you're definitely not alone. And even though, even though that sounds like everyone's feeling like that, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk about it. Because talking about the emotions that you have with others will make you realize that it's easier to get through it if you know that there are more people feeling what you're feeling. So, any guys out there,
Mhm.
um, just know that any part of your life nothing is always stable. Nothing always stays the same. And even though that does sound scary, it does mean that, the bad things will also always go away. So you just gotta keep moving forward and keeping open and honest with others and with yourself. Don't try to convince yourself that you're fine if you're not. Because honestly, that's probably even worse than convincing others that you're fine when you're not.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Luke, for coming on tonight, for doing
Thank
our
you
live
for
reading.
having me. This was fun.
Of course. Thank you so much for joining. Um,
Mhm.
okay, well, I guess I'll talk to you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Okay, now I'm going to add Emma, who is, of course, the founder of In the Silent Epidemic, to discuss our live. Doing
Thank
our
you
live.
for having me. This was fun.
Of course.
Hi, Ava.
Hi, Emma.
I just wanted, are we still live?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. So I just wanted to come on and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance. I wanted to thank Luke myself. But I really hope people enjoyed this segment and we're so happy to be back. Ava is a wonderful, wonderful host of these amazing sessions. I hope you enjoy them. I hope that we're really looking to cover the issues you care the most about. And we want to bring members of the community in. So just as we were on there, someone reached out and said they want to come on the show. So please DM us or email us about subjects that you would like us to cover, or if you would like to be a guest. But I just would like to thank you so much, Ava, for that, because I believe men's mental health, especially youth men's mental health, is just not getting enough attention. And we are seeing the horrible ramifications of that. So thank you for taking the time tonight to bring a voice to it on behalf of End the Silent Epidemic and on behalf of your own voice. We're so proud of you and we're so thankful to have you. And thank you
Oh,
for
thank
everyone who
you.
watched. And
Thank you.
why don't you shut us down, Ava?
Thank you so much, Emma, for giving me the chance to do these. I'm so excited that our Youth Perspective Lives are back. Make sure to DM us with anything that you guys want us to discuss, and if you'd love to be on the show, then please do not hesitate to DM us. We're always looking for people to interview. So anyways, I guess I'm just gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Have a good night.